Hello everyone, welcome back to our guide and gameplay series where we go over all the details of every character in Marvel Rivals, and today we're covering the god of mischief himself, Loki Laufeyson. He's a healer that uses turrets, deception, and other characters' movesets to gain any advantage he can in combat. These videos take a ton of time and effort to make, so if you enjoy it, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. And if you want to learn how to heal your allies and deceive your enemies with Asgardian magic using Loki, stay tuned. Loki is a strategist, the healing and support class in Marvel Rivals, and he has 250 health. I like to play on a controller, so I will mention both the controller buttons and keyboard keys for each ability. If you click in the right joystick, or press the V key, he does a melee attack, which is a simple slash that deals 30 damage. If he stabs somebody in the back, it deals 45 damage. Loki's weapon is Mystical Missile. When you press or hold the right trigger or left mouse button, he will fire a blast of green energy from his staff. It has 10 ammo, which he can use in about 4.5 seconds before needing to reload. The blasts have an area of effect that's about 5 meters wide in diameter. Enemies take between 30 to 15 damage based on how close they are to the center of the blast, and allies, with the exception of Loki himself, gain 40 health no matter how close they are to the blast. This means when firing into a crowd, you'll want to try and hit enemies that are close to allies to maximize your effectiveness. Don't worry about headshots, since you can't get them with this weapon. It's a mediocre weapon for healing and damage, and you can't heal yourself, but when you add your illusions into the mix, it becomes really powerful. Loki's RB button, or E key, is Doppelganger. When activated, an indicator will appear at the center of the screen showing where you will create an illusion if you press the right trigger or left mouse click. You can press the left trigger or right mouse click to cancel before placing an illusion. You can place an illusion on solid ground up to 30 meters, and when you do, they stay in that location they are summoned for 1 minute before they expire. You have 2 uses of this ability, and each one takes 12 seconds to charge. You can have up to 2 illusions at one time, and each one has 250 health, which is tracked to the left of the screen. These illusions fire mystical missiles at the same location you do. With 2 of them out, this means you can do a ridiculous 90 damage to a single enemy and heal nearby allies for 120 with every shot. You want to set them up at various locations as long as they can both see what you're aiming at. This gives you multiple angles to fire from and makes your attacks much harder to dodge. Before we talk about his other abilities, let's cover his B button, or F key, Devious Exchange. When activated, Loki swaps with an illusion, taking their place and leaving that illusion in his place, and the ability goes on a 15-second cooldown. You can only activate this ability if there's an illusion within 30 meters, and it prioritizes the illusion that is closest to you unless you're looking at a specific one within range. It can also be used even if there are walls in between yourself and the illusion you are swapping with. There's also a handy white targeter that appears to show which one you would swap to when the button is pressed. Combining this ability to place illusions anywhere gives you really good map mobility and is your best tool for escaping danger quickly. Loki's left trigger or right mouse click is Deception. When activated, he becomes invisible and he leaves an illusion at his location. He can stay invisible for as long as he chooses, and while he's invisible, he gains increased movement speed and his health slowly regenerates. But some of his actions do, and some do not, break his stealth. His stealth will break if you cancel it with the left trigger or right mouse button, if he takes damage, if he fires his weapon, if he does a melee attack, or if he activates his regeneration domain or ultimate, which we'll get to in a moment. When the stealth does break, the ability goes on a 15-second cooldown. It's important to note that placing illusions or swapping with them doesn't break your stealth. This allows you to sneak in and set yourself up without exposing yourself. Use this ability either before a fight to set up turrets discreetly, or if you need to slip away and regain some health. Just know that if there's a lot of damage flying, you'll be knocked out of stealth fairly easily. Loki's LB button, or left shift key, is Regeneration Domain. When activated, Loki and both illusions create a rune over their head, and the ability goes on a 25-second cooldown. The runes last for 5 seconds, and they create an area around them that is 10 meters wide. Allies within this green zone rapidly gain health, and they cannot take any damage. The runes themselves, however, can take up to 100 damage before they are destroyed. So if you're playing against a Loki, destroy these rooms to disable this effect. When combined with your doppelganger, this is one of the best abilities in the game at keeping allies alive, and if used properly, you can blink even the most powerful ultimates. Loki's ultimate is God of Mischief. When you click in both joysticks or press the Q button, Loki transforms into whatever character he is looking at, friend or foe. A targeter will appear to show you who you will transform into as long as they are within about 50 meters. He stays in that character's form for 15 seconds, and while he goes to full health when he initially transforms, he goes back to whatever health he had when the transformation is over. During the transformation, he has access to all of their kit, including the use of their ultimate. Using their ultimate near the end of the transformation gives Loki a few extra seconds of time in the transformation. Each character seems to have a threshold that if he is below that threshold, he always gains enough seconds to reach that threshold. The threshold for each character seems to depend on how quick the ult is, if it's a quick blast or it's a state change. For example, if you have less than 7 seconds left as Iron Man, activating his ult will put you at 7 seconds every time. If you are under 11 seconds as Mantis, you will jump to 11 every time. This often gives you an extra second or two as the character after the ult ends. Use this to extend the time as the character if necessary. This is arguably the best ult in the game, as it allows you to steal the best ultimate / character for that specific moment in any given match. This ult is also one of the reasons Loki is difficult to play, as you will need to learn other characters' kits to maximize your time with him. Loki has a team up with Hela. If both are on the same team, Loki gains bonus health whenever Hela kills an enemy, and if he's dead, he revives instead. As a Loki player, just be aware that after you die, you could be suddenly revived if there's a Hela on your team. And those are all of Loki's abilities. You'll want to start a fight by placing down your 2 illusions. You may need to do so in stealth if you're worried about being spotted before you can set up. Then, while you have the illusions out, stand still to act like a turret and fire at enemies near your tank or at the tank itself. The 3 blasts coming from you and your illusions will pump out a lot of damage and heals. When someone realizes you're not a turret and starts to damage you, either use Deception or Devious Exchange to escape to a new location. Then set up and do it again. Use your regeneration runes whenever something powerful like an ult threatens your team, or to keep yourself alive if your other abilities are on cooldown. Once your ult is available, choose a character on the battlefield that you know how to play and transform into them using their kit and ultimate to the best of your abilities. This is a really fun character to play, and I got 4 MVPs in a row after only playing a few games with him. So let's check out some of those MVP games to see his kit in action.
Without chaos, life becomes a predictable, orderly prison.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Predictable, ordinary prison.
King Loki, you're yet to deliver what was promised.
And I shall, your unholiness, right after I have my time to rule.
You'll soon find time is meaningless in the afterlife.
Surrender your strength.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2,
I
1.
outnumber you.
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Hey, check this place out. Some may call this entanglement chaos. I only see enemies.
Why would I need healing?
I am a true team player. That's a WFP I outnumber you.
Oh god. He got me. Darn. That turret just didn't take any damage or nothing either.
Nothing keeps me down for long. I have many faces.
And get out here as fast as possible.
I outnumber you. Another fallen. Healing for my friends. I outnumber you. I'll be shipshape in no time.
Perfect.
I am more than just a trickster. Render me assistance. You have my full
Okay.
support. Get in there.
Alright, that's pretty easy. We're just sitting back, blasting.
You are restored.
That was a little
The
messed
more
up.
the merrier.
Thanks.
Okay, let's see what happens here.
Get in there. The more the merrier. That's the boost you have my full support. Your powers are mine!
Turns out I didn't have anybody in my mouth. I did poorly with that.
Time to vanish. The more the merrier. Invigorating, no?
That was a bad alt of mine.
Assistance. I'm everywhere. This is war.
I am barely harmed.
I outnumber you.
Hey, T! Enjoy the amplifier!
Bless the healing arts.
See? I'm quite
Nice.
helpful.
An opportunity for combat. A feast for my crows.
That's the boost I needed.
We're just kind of hanging out. Just dropping blasts everywhere.
More the merrier.
The Triscuits.
You're ready for action.
Only 60 seconds left.
Okay, this is kind of a lame ending, but I think it's good for us at least.
Invigorating, no?
That feels better.
Hit this place with everything you've got. Your
Down
guard
to 30 seconds.
The captain is a soldier worthy of not
Stand your ground, soldiers.
but hell.
I outnumber you.
Oh man, this is easy.
The final 10 seconds.
Healing for my friends.
This body is fragile.
You have my full support. Your powers are mine!
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Together to victory! Someone scratch my back.
I bring hell down on their heads.
Lead them to Khonshu!
Double KO.
See? I'm fucking helpful.
Nice.
Hey,
Big
T!
in that game too.
Epic victory.
Easy. Oh my god, 2 MVPs in a row, baby. Ugh, man. Maybe I'm a secret Loki main. Those were easy MVPs. I didn't even have to work that hard.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm
So
fine.
help get that vehicle to its destination.
Sorry, whose vibe exactly are we kicking? Because I know this villain's pretty adept. Let's save that tree, Tippy Toe.
Cool. That was rough.
And
Not a good start.
The more the merrier. Invigorating, no? You're quite welcome.
Take cover. We got a sniper.
Odds themselves.
Got him.
You have my full support.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
The more the merrier. Invigorating, no? Your god is suffering. I am a true team player. Better be sniper.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
No, this cannot be. Screw up. Go easy on him.
The more the merrier.
What?
You're quite
Gods
welcome.
themselves are counting on us.
The more the merrier. Invigorating, no?
Somehow this is working.
Put some pep in my step.
I outnumber you.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
You're quite welcome.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Much better.
Okay.
No more mutants.
We're just kind of chilling.
I outnumber you.
They have a sniper.
You have my full killing for my friends.
You get a weapon. You get a
It's spider time!
Lol, she shuts her off in the middle of her spider time.
Oh, a touch of healing.
Maximum pulse!
Oh man, needed to heal myself. I need to hit that my runes. Oh, that was a mistake on my part.
Sniper. Nothing keeps me down for long.
All right, but we're still doing pretty dang well. Can I? Oh, can't get to my shadow from here. The one that's already out there.
Stand down.
Again.
I have many faces. Thank me later.
Ooh, a touch of healing.
Your powers are mine.
Oh god, that was a big mistake. I needed to get up and out of there if I was going to use his ult.
Pick up the pace. I don't want to make the gods angry.
Greetings. What did I miss?
Yeah, that was a big misplay on my ult. That's okay. We can do better.
I have many faces. Light invigorating, no?
Alright. Let's get another one out there.
Vehicle moving again.
Okay.
Don't lose.
Oh, I could have put a rune thing down. Ah, man, I need to think about that.
Our foes have found us. The gods themselves
I
are
have
counting on
many
us.
faces. Time to vanish. Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
It seems we have a sniper in our midst.
You are restored. I outnumber you. I am a true team player.
I had to kill this Jeff, but man, he's really annoying.
I have many.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Okay. Just gonna keep walking this, placing turrets as we go. Okay, we have to watch out for that. Spider time. Oh, okay, cool. We defended that. Got him.
Never stood a chance.
We're in their sights.
I have many faces.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
Got him. Nice.
I am more than just a trickster.
Maximum pulse!
Oh, where's that going? Okay.
You are restored.
So close! This is your big chance!
A disappearing. This should help me heal.
Only got one of them. Nice. That was a fun way to finish it. And with the Scarlet Witch, boom! Another MVP! We just got 4 MVPs in a row. What the hell? Alright, clearly we need to go play ranked with this character. Clearly we need to go play ranked with this character.